Hello.
Hey, buddy, how are you?
Not bad. How are you?
Not too bad, dude.
How's
Been
things?
can't complain. Been a interesting week. Just getting back into the stream and into the motion of doing stuff again. So
Yeah, nice.
yeah, how was your
Um,
Christmas and New
yeah,
Year's?
yeah, good. Thanks. Pretty good. Can't complain. Still feel like it's 2025, but
Yeah, you're still young. It's always gonna feel like it was last year.
yeah, I'm already over 2026 a bit.
Already, it's been a
I'm
week and
just
you're
like,
over it.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Nah. Mm. Oh, I
Well,
got, I got,
yeah,
I got probably the best Christmas present ever.
yeah.
A Hulk 181.
You got a Hulk 181
Yeah,
from
yeah.
your parents.
Yeah, 5.0 custom label. That was a good Christmas, I'd say.
Yeah, you did. You did well.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
joined the club. You finally
Pardon?
joined. You joined the club that I finally just joined to.
Did you only just get one?
Yeah,
I thought you had another one, didn't you?
nah. Giant size. I had another one, but not the
Yeah.
Hulk 181.
Yeah. Are you gonna? Because yeah, it's Halo, right? You're gonna resubmit it.
I might. I'm contemplating it.
It had a crack in the slab, didn't it?
The giant size did, yeah.
Oh
So
yeah.
99%, yeah. When I go to the show in the States, I'll take it with me and it's submitted if CGC online, on site, sorry.
Yeah. So can you do it in person at these like at Heroes Con?
Yeah, Heroes Con you can because they're normally on site, doing on site grading.
Oh yeah.
But
Do
they're
they do
not
it
all.
same on the same day, or do they send off?
No, so what happens is they've got their whole production line there.
Oh
So
really?
if it's a 3 day show, they normally take it, and in at least by the end of the show, you'll have it back.
That's
You
good.
should. But you can also submit it to them in person, and then they take it, and then they send it to you. So you can go
Yes.
either.
They don't. Well, they wouldn't send to Australia, would they? Or do you just
Yeah,
have to pay?
no,
Oh, really?
that's everywhere.
What's shipping work out like? That would be the killer, wouldn't it?
Shipping to here for one book, I would say you'd be looking around anywhere between I think 50 to 80 US.
Yeah,
So
probably
about,
more than the grading, wouldn't it?
yeah, it is.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
like in total, if you ship a book through like Neville
mm,
and grading and everything, I think it costs about 120 a book.
yeah. Well, I think it's 120 bronze. Moderns are like 90.
Yeah. So
So that's pretty cheap, really, when you think about it.
yeah. But then it's like you do on site grading, it costs a little bit more for the grading than it would submitting separately, but you're getting it back instantly.
Yeah. Are there many SIGs you plan to get this year? Oh, yeah, this year at Heroes Con?
We'll see, dude. I'm still a bit up in the air if I'm locked in for heroes or not.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see what happens.
Seems to be some good names.
Yeah, they get a good list. It's just if I can still commit to going.
Yeah.
So
Hmm. How many Yeah, I'm looking at the list now. Like, how many do you reckon just go back every year? Because I feel like I looked at the list last year, and there's a lot of repeat names.
90% of the list is people that go every year.
Yeah.
So you'll have
Um,
maybe 5 to 6, or maybe 10 people who alternate, might go every 2 years or every 3 years.
yeah. Like Roy Thomas, does he? He must just go every year.
So John Beatty's goes most times. Mark Buckingham, I don't know. Rick Chase, first time. Chris Claremont goes every year. Steve goes every year. Ron goes pretty much every year. Michael Golden, same. Laura Martin, I'm not sure. Bob McLeod, pretty much most years. Drew, David, Dan Simpson, Joe Staden, pretty much every year. Roy Thomas is pretty much every year. Ron Wilson is pretty much every year. The rest, I don't really know.
What about Mark Bagley?
No, he's not there every year.
No.
Well, he wasn't there 2 years ago. If he was there last year, I'm not sure. And then this year will make 2 years if he's been both.
I'm sure they'll have Jenny Frizen. Isn't she there every year?
Yeah, she tends to go most times, and same as like Kerbert goes a fair bit. I can't even remember the list. I know the list is crazy, but there's a fair amount of names that tend to keep showing up there.
Yeah. Is Jim Stranko still alive?
Yes.
Has he ever gone?
Jim, yeah, he was there the year I went.
Oh yeah. I feel like he'd get a lot of autographs.
He does and he doesn't, because he takes forever to sign. Like he just talks and stuff, so it drags out. So a lot of people just give him a miss, or they do it once and then they don't bother again.
Yeah.
So
Because with someone like him or Claremont, there'd be signing limits, wouldn't there? What?
no,
Really?
no, Chris Claremont doesn't have any limits. Yeah, so that was a Stranko signed.
Hang on, mate. Wait, give me a sec. I can give me 2 seconds. There we go.
Okay, Stranko signed.
Yeah, nice. That's issue 1, isn't it?
Yeah.
How many out of the issues of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. have you got?
Out of that run?
Yeah.
I have 16 out of 18.
I think there's 19, isn't there?
With that run, let's see, I thought it was 18, but it could be 19.
What do you use? Do you use Key Collector?
I use CLZ.
Yeah.
To keep track of my stuff, and I use Key Collector just to check what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Let's see. No, there's 18.
Oh.
Yeah, so I need 2 books out of
Which
the run.
issues?
9 and 17.
Yeah. Wait. Hang on. Oh, that's with the Hate Monger.
Yeah.
You've got the first appearance of him, haven't you?
No, I think number 9 is his first appearance.
I mean, no, it's Fantastic Four issue, wasn't it?
Possibly. I'm a bit behind in actually getting all my books sorted back into places and stuff. So, yeah, I don't think I actually do, because first Hate Monger, it is a Fantastic Four book, but it's an early Fantastic Four book.
Yeah.
I don't think I have it. Let's check.
What's your favorite cover out of the original run
Of the Nick Fury,
of the Stranko covers? Yeah.
I would have to say the white one, number 4.
Yeah, with oh yeah, that one. I like the. Have you seen like it's the clock one? Oh, that's probably
Let's have a look.
hang on, I'll see if I can get them up.
So that's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, hang on.
And
Yeah, that one.
you're talking about this one?
Hang on. Ah, yeah. That's the one.
There's some pretty cool covers in Stranko's run.
Yeah.
There you go.
Issue 12, is it?
Yeah. Issue 13, which is pretty cool cover. American flag.
Issue 16.
15. He was good at doing some unique things and then a lot of detail covers. So
Yeah.
he's a good artist.
Yeah.
So yeah. Nick
I also like his X-Men covers.
yeah. I couldn't really tell you exactly his run, but I know he did a decent run on
Yeah.
X-Men.
Yeah. Oh, I was wondering. I saw like ages ago. You had a signed copy of. It's like the first Raven and Cyborg, like first new Teen Titans.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's that signed by? Because I didn't know. Like,
The first Teen Titans is signed by what's his face now? Let me double check. You're putting me on the spot with no research. Teen Titans is uh, so Jim Starlin.
oh yeah, is Jim Starlin still alive?
He was when I got it signed. I'm pretty
Well,
sure he still is.
presumably,
Yeah. I'm pretty
but
sure he still is, but not 100% sure.
yeah, I don't know. They're all kind of at that age where they're just dropping dead.
They are.
No,
They're
he's
getting
alive. 76.
Right. More than likely he shows up to HeroCon as well.
He's got quite the like. I don't know. He's done quite a lot when you think about it.
Oh, he has. He's one of
Yeah.
the bigger artists. Like he's name wise, he's probably not as well recognized as some of the others, but his body of work is just as good.
Yeah. Well, he's done pretty much like he's done a lot. Marvel, DC. What was I gonna say? Have you read Absolute Batman? I know that's all everyone will talk about, but have you actually read it?
I don't read at the moment, dude, and I don't buy single issues anymore.
How come?
Just when Mark closed his shop, I stopped getting weekly pulls. So I don't do Absolute Batman, don't do Absolute Wonder Woman, don't do any of that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. You're not really missing out.
Everyone says it's great. So
Mm, I don't know. I've read it. I just actually traded all my copies of 1 to 14.
Yeah.
I traded it for a 9.6 Secret Wars #8, the Mike Zeck cover.
The black suit.
Yeah,
Well, it is a fair trade considering that you probably bought them retail,
yeah.
but you probably could have got more out of the Absolute Batmans.
Issue 1 was not rough, but it wasn't near. It was probably like a 9.
Yeah, but an issue 1 is still selling for 100 to 150 by itself, and then issue 2 gets a decent amount, and then
Yeah,
the others you get at least $10 to $12 each book.
yeah, probably. I don't know. It's a kind of a book I'd wanted, so I can kind of. I paid retail for them all, so
So you came ahead, but yeah,
yeah,
sometimes it's you just do deals like that because it's easy.
yeah,
Sometimes it's easier to hold on to things and sell and then buy what you're really chasing.
yeah. Yeah, exactly. So, and I've still got. I didn't trade that. I don't think. I've still got the annual, and that's just probably going like pretty crazy
Yeah.
because it's kind of funny because I hadn't picked up my standing order in like 2 months, and then it was like in the pile, and
Yeah.
then I got it for like cover price, but in the time that it jumped to like $70,
Yeah.
which is
It's,
pretty
it's the
crazy.
first absolute Joker, isn't it? For the
Sorry.
annual. It's the first absolute Joker in the annual.
No, that's number 15. The annual's the one where he fights the Ku Klux
Ah,
Klan.
the white, the
Yeah, the
white,
white
the
supremacist. Like,
supremacist. Okay.
yeah,
Oh, oh, it's a stepping stone for another book you want.
yeah, pretty much. Are you doing Thornbury?
Yes,
March 8, I think.
third. Oh, sorry, yeah, no, March 8th, and yeah,
May
so
3rd.
May 3rd, and I'm doing Geelong as well, which is March 22nd.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So you're doing Werribee.
Yeah,
Have you been
where
to a Werribee show before?
no,
Well, that was the first kind of like when I started going to the shows. I liked that. I actually really enjoyed that show.
no, yeah,
But the only problem with that, it's a good venue. Like it allows for food trucks and that, which you can't usually get at Thornbury.
yeah,
The only problem was like 80% of the people didn't realize there was a second story. So everyone was like looking at the first, like there was a 2-story building, and no one realized there were more vendors upstairs. So everyone was just looking at the first story, and then they were like they're like, oh, that was real short or whatever. And then they're like, no, there's a second story. So they had to like literally put a bunch of signs near the stairs and just say, there's a second story.
yeah. It's hard when you don't have everything in the one venue because
Yeah.
people don't think to look all the
Yeah.
time. So
But yeah, it was a good event. But yeah, I feel like there's a lot of events popping up now. I've kind of noticed. Do you reckon they'll die down at some point?
no chance, dude. They're just gonna keep getting more and more. It seems like there's a show every week from like March onwards.
Yeah.
So it's getting a bit crazy.
Yeah. Oh, are you doing Geelong with Mark?
Yeah.
I've actually never been to a Geelong show. Are they busy? Because from what I've seen clips and that from Simon.
I've only did the one,
Yeah.
and the one I did was pissing down rain. So I don't know if it's a good way to to say if it was a good show or not. So being this second one will tell me if it was good or bad or what.
Yeah. That would be a good show to do one day. I think I'm still on the wait list, but
You'll get on eventually.
yeah, same with have you done a vintage and modern toy fair?
In Malvern,
Yeah.
nah. Malvern is not practical for me, dude. It's too far
Yeah.
away.
Fair enough. I think they're doing another. Did you go to the monster size last year at the showgrounds?
Yeah, I was selling there. The mega size.
No, monster size.
Ah, yeah, sorry, Monster. Yeah, I was selling at that show.
Oh yeah, because I think they do giant, normal giant and then monster.
Yeah, they're not doing giant this year. Just Monster and normal.
No, they're doing giant.
I'm pretty sure they're not.
I think you mean they're not doing.
They're
They're
doing
doing. Sorry, they're doing monster size, not giant.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the giant. Wait, so giant's the one at Caulfield, right?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, they're not doing giant. That's right.
Yeah. So they're doing Monster and normal, but not giant.
I'm surprised they don't do more like giant size ones. That was real busy.
Yes, but it's a lot of time and effort, dude. So
Yeah.
it's hard to focus on doing giants and the monster and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they'll do what they need to do to make it work for them.
Yep. Yeah.
So,
I'm still waiting. When's the next Days of Future Pop Culture? Come on.
at this stage, looking like coming early 2027.
Yep.
So
Yep.
a few things have messed up my plans for this year. So everything's in a different position. So we'll have to see what happens. If I can get the venue locked in and all the details locked in, I'm hoping, early
Yeah.
first quarter 2027.
Yeah. How many vendors do you think there'll be?
If I get the venue I'm looking at, I would say probably about 100 to 120.
Is that tables or kind of vendors?
Be 120 spots. So
Yep.
depending on how many tables I let vendors take, will determine how many people.
Like, yeah, I'm just trying to think. Like, I can't, 100 tables, I can't think of how big would that be, do you reckon, on a scale? Like,
100 tables. So I would say, so my last event in Sunshine, the one that you came to, was about 40 to 45 tables.
yep. So just double that pretty much.
Yeah, double. I'd say maybe probably one side of Nyan's event of Thornbury.
Yep. Yeah,
So
so that's pretty good.
the side we were in, I'd say probably that size.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's pretty large. Oh, that's very large.
It's large enough for a single day
Yeah.
event.
Yeah, don't shoot yourself in the foot and do 2 days.
I wasn't planning to.
Yeah.
I it's a lot of commitment and a
Yeah.
lot of work to try and do a 2-day event.
Yeah. Do you reckon, do you reckon 2-day events are still doable unless you're like Oz Comic Con or Supernova or one of those?
2-day events work if you have the right event, the right people. You got to have things to entice people to want to come 2 days. It's got to be a perfect situation for a 2 day event to work.
Mm.
2 day events for like Oz Comic Con and Supernova work because they have superstars there. So you go one day for the signatures, and then the other day is for you to enjoy the show. But if you're going for one or the other, then you don't need a 2 day event.
Yeah. There's actually, like, I don't usually enjoy the bigger cons because, they're not about, like, comics or whatever. And, I feel like the guests, they don't get pull in anyone anymore. But Metro Comic Con, I reckon that will be the con of the year, like, well, big con of the year, I think. Because they've moved that to the showgrounds. I mean, not the showgrounds, the Jeff Shed.
Yeah, it
I reckon
comes
that
down.
will go off because like that they actually get some good guests.
Yes, but that's the big thing with Metro. Metro do well guest wise and artists and stuff like that, but they lack in stalls. They don't have as many stalls and as good of stalls as some of the other places have,
Mm.
and as many. So
Yeah,
they got to find that happy middle ground in there of getting the right mix of stalls with the right mix of guests and artists
yeah,
to really take off.
yeah. I think one major problem is like ticket pricing. Do you get what I mean? Like I could go to one show, like it's $45 or upwards. Like that's kind of crazy to spend. Even if you don't, really want to get anything. Like there might not be anything you're looking for.
Yeah, it's that's the bad side of a big show in a big venue like it is. Yeah, the venues
Yeah.
cost a lot of money, so the people need to charge the money to be able to afford putting on the shows. So
Yeah. Like you could go to like 10 Yarravilles with what one Oz Comic Con's worth. But and at these small affairs they're gonna have 20 times more comic vendors.
yes, but the a big show needs to focus on multiple fandoms to get as many people in the door. And at this stage, the comic book fandom isn't a big priority for them. That's why they don't care, and they're focusing on the things that are popular, which is anime, Pokemon. So they're going to use that to their advantage to get people in the door.
Yeah. Like I've got no problem with the Pokemon or the anime. And like I've got no problem with Oz Comic Con, but like I don't really like, paying $45 for a ticket going in there and then there's one comic vendor. Like it's not really Comic Con.
Yes.
Like I've not got like you know, I've got no problem with all the cards, but like, kind of stay true to your name.
Yeah, but then they also have to make money to keep doing the show to make it
Yeah,
something for them to do. So
yeah,
it's $45 for an early bird ticket
at
for a
Oz.
week for adults. Yeah, it's 65 for a weekend pass, but then a normal ticket will be more.
Mm. Perth. Yeah. Um, $40. Yeah, early bird general admission.
And you're buying that blind because there's no guests listed.
Or even if there is guest listed, chances are they'll cancel on you.
It's the same with Supernova. So
Yeah,
right now they've got a semi decent guest list, but it doesn't mean they're all showing up.
yeah. Um. Oh, so the Christmas Comic Con they do, like Oz Comic Con do.
Yeah,
Yeah, so this year they didn't actually have any guests.
I know.
Yeah, but they didn't tell people until like they booked tickets after.
Yeah, but that's people's choice, yeah? If someone is going to buy a ticket for a show with no guests announced, that's your choice.
Yeah,
It never said, so Oz Comic Con never said we're getting guests.
yeah,
So, but even if you look at Supernova's guests for Melbourne, one, Jamie's been here. Denise Richard hasn't, but Frank Gallo hasn't. But chances are I would say, a good chance he might cancel because of having to film something for DC. Bonnie Wright's been here. Lou Diamond Phillips has been here. Garrett probably hasn't been here. Ernie Hudson's been here. James Masters been here. Rick Concert's been here. So they've only got, out of all their guests, they've got 3 guests that have probably never been here before or haven't been here in a long time. And then
yeah. I don't know.
there
How
are
much Supernova tickets?
Supernova.
Yeah,
Let's have a look. Ticket info. Weekend pass $77.50
jeez.
or $90 at the door. And then
That always confuses me. I thought they'd prefer cash.
nah, they prefer you to buy the ticket online before the show because then it means they got money to use for the show.
Well, actually, that makes sense. Yeah. So far, the guest list looks pretty good.
It does if it stays like that.
Yeah. Like Denise Richards, Frank Grillo, Jamie Campbell, Bauer. Even the comic guests look strong so far.
Yeah, they are. So it's going to be an interesting show.
Yeah. Do you reckon you'll check that out?
Most likely. I'll be going, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Give me 2 secs.
no stress at all, dude.
Sorry. What was I gonna say? I can't remember. How many events are you thinking of doing this year?
Probably 3 or 4, maybe 5, but 3 locked in so far. And
Yeah,
then
nice.
we'll see what happens with the rest of them.
Yeah, nice. What's your favourite show to do you reckon?
They're all good. When you go as a seller, you have a different perspective of the show, yeah, because you're dealing with customers. So the interactions you have with people can determine, yeah, what the show is like. You have
Yeah.
one bad interaction and you can think the show is crap. You have one good interaction and you think the show is great. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a difficult thing to judge on. You can't just judge on by what you sell and that because every show is different. You could sell heaps at one show this year and then the next year sell nothing.
Yeah. I guess
So-
it's kind of an inconsistent market.
That's right.
Yeah.
Comes down to what you want out of the show, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I have your books if you still want them.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So
Hang on. First, John Stewart. Sweet.
you got your Green Lantern. You got your
Sweet.
Iron Fist, and then you have
Yeah. See, are those soft slabs?
this is a soft slab. The other two are hard, but
Mhm.
this is soft.
How can like what's the point of soft slabs?
So a soft slab is just a way to keep the book protected a little bit better than just bagged and board.
Can't it call spine ticks? Like you could make spine ticks on it like that though, couldn't you?
No, it's got a solid backing board.
Yeah.
It's clear plastic, so it's a little bit thicker. It's a bit hard to see, but yeah. And the fact that it's air sealed and closed means nothing should happen to it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Nice.
so they're here waiting for you when you're ready.
Yeah. Sick. Are you coming to this Yarraville?
When is it?
Australia Day, I think.
Nah, I'll be away, dude.
Yeah. I
I
don't
go
think I'll make.
I go overseas on the 19th of Jan, and I come back in Feb.
Oh, really nice. Where are you going?
Back to Canada.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's Canada like? I've never been.
It's nice. It's a beautiful city, and oh, Canada is obviously a huge country, but yeah, where it depends what you go for. It's nice, but
Yep.
this time I'm going for a big not sea change, weather change. I'm going a possibility of 50 to 60 degree change in weather.
What's the degrees over there?
Right now, -15.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Like, how do people survive in that?
the same way we survive in the heat, dude. They're
Yeah, but I
used to.
think it's like, I think it's cold at like 10 degrees
Yeah. So
because it is though. But like,
yeah, like if I was leaving like today and I go to the coldest day they've had in the last month, which is -20, I'd be going from 41 positive to -20. So 61 degree change.
mm,
So
hello.
hello, Christina. Yeah. So it's a big change.
Yeah.
So but yeah. So I'm doing that.
Sorry. Yeah. Is Canada like? Do you have to stop over in somewhere like to get to Canada?
It depends where you leave from in Australia. So
Hmm.
if you leave from Brisbane, you can fly straight to Vancouver or straight to Toronto, depending
Yep.
who you fly with. Or you can go Melbourne, Sydney, Toronto, or you can go Melbourne, LA, or Melbourne, Dallas, Melbourne. There are plenty of places, and then on to Toronto. It depends on who you fly with, when you fly,
Yep.
and all that stuff.
Do you ever usually stop over in the US or?
I do sometimes.
Yeah.
Not all times, but I do.
Have you done any like small comic fairs in the US?
Not in the US. I did one in Toronto,
Hmm.
one that was like a Yarraville size, which was pretty cool. But yeah,
Yeah.
nah, I've never done a one in the States. Not yet.
Yeah. I've seen like yeah. I wonder if it would be like you think it's going to be like real different and then it's just the same thing.
It, in a way, it is. It might be a bit different in the sense that um, the way it's ran and the way they do things is a little different. But
Yep.
all small cons are the same thing. You're either going to have a lot of people selling pops, a lot of people selling books. Depends what they're able to get.
Yeah.
So,
You'd see. Well, I mean, you'd see a lot more like rarer grails, wouldn't you?
no, not so much at a little show. People aren't taking what do you call it, grails to little cons. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in that, it also comes down to what you're saying. You're considering a grail, yeah.
I mean, what do you consider a grail?
Well, to me, like you can look at it one or two ways with a grail. A grail is a book that someone really wants. So a personal grail for somebody can be a $20 book or a $50 book.
Yeah.
Or a grail is a grail, like a book that any collector would want.
Like a Hulk
And
181 or a giant size X-Men
yeah,
or an
where a
ASM 129.
That's right. Where you would say 90% of collectors would say they want that book in their collection. But you think that, like, you go to a Yarraville show, you're not going to see an ASM one or
Yeah.
Amazing Fantasy or Giant Size one. You might see Amazing Spider Man 129 or things like that. But
Mm.
it's also for people's safety taking certain books
Yeah.
to a show like that isn't always feasible.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess you've got different levels of, personal,
That's right.
then, like you get like your big grails like your Superman #1 and oh yeah. What did you think about the Superman #1 that sold?
For the 9.6 mil or
Yeah.
9.2, whatever it was.
Yeah.
It was bound to happen, dude. Any big book in a high grade is gonna start getting some crazy pricing.
Mm. Doesn't seem quite right to me though. Like I don't know. Like you tell me it's 80 years old. You tell me it's a 9.0.
You have to remember there's so with everything, there's it comes down to the person. So like I can tell you from experience, my brother is a person that used to get all these toys growing up
Mm.
and kept the boxes, put things back in the boxes, or never really played with them. So my brother's got an original He-Man Grayskull Mountain playset. He's got the Voltron, the original Voltron figure with
Yeah.
all the figures separate, and he's got these things all still in box, original.
Yeah.
Back then they were just a toy. Now they're worth a fortune to have these original things. If the person bought the book, read it once, put it away, it can be a 9.0.
Yeah. Do you reckon like there would be like CGC to a book of that caliber? Like there would be a great amount of lenience. Do you get what I mean?
No,
Or do you reckon they'd grade it the same as they would like a $10 book?
they'd have to. Because
Yeah, I
if
don't
you
know. I
start
just do
doing,
wonder.
like, there'll be leniency in what is considered normal. Like, they might know with every book made in 2025, 2026, and 2027, say that every book has uh, a spine roll because of the way the machine brings the book out. so they can have some leniency. But you can't start leniencies because a book's older or not, because then where does the leniency stop for a book?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I guess you're right. Well, because I wonder, will they? Because have you seen what series is it? Ultimate Endgame, the new series? So all every single comic in the run, like they did the blind bags, and every single run comic in the blind bag had a spot like
fine.
5 spine ticks.
Yeah,
Do you reckon they'd give leniency on that?
I think they will to an extent, but it's still gonna be like there'll be a guarantee that there's no way you're gonna get a 9.8 in any of those books. Like
Yeah.
they might be lenient in saying, all right, where it might automatically be a 9 because of that, you might be able to get a 9.2 or pushing a 9.4.
Yeah.
But there's no way they're going to let a book like that be a 9.8 when it's guaranteed that it's not meant to.
Yeah. Hey, completely random question. What was the first book you ever bought or
First
got? Like,
book in what sense? As in like first actual comic book or first like proper book?
oh, comic book, yeah.
So the first comic book I ever got was a Jurassic Park comic book that you got free when you went to watch the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So I watched the first Jurassic Park at the cinemas, and I got this book with my popcorn. But then the actual first book that I bought for myself when I started collecting in 2017
Mm-hmm.
was She-Hulk #1. And so in the same day, I bought 3 books. I bought a She-Hulk #1, an X-Men 14,
Mm-hmm.
and a Batman Internal 1.
Yeah. So what prompted those purchases? Just
So I was going to Adelaide to meet Stan Lee. So
yeah.
I wanted some books to get signed. So I got the She-Hulk 1 signed. I got X-Men 14, which is the first Sentinels.
Yep.
And when I bought the X-Men book, it was a pair, X-Men and Batman. So
Yeah.
together. So I had to buy both to get
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. See, have you still got those?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you still got the Jurassic Park one?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've held on to it for how long?
Well, what year did Jurassic Park come out? 92,
1989,
93?
88, 89.
Nah, I was like 8 to 10 when it came out. So it was 92, 93.
93.
Yeah, so I was 9. So I've had it since 1993.
Wow. So that's like a long time ago.
33 years.
Yeah. Give me a break. I haven't been at school for like ages.
It's not hard to work out 33
Yeah, I know,
years
but I don't know. It seems so long ago
because it was so long ago.
when dinosaurs walked the earth.
Yeah, I'm old, dude. Compared to you, I'm old.
Do you like 1993? So old. What's what's the best? Like I don't know. I'm just asking random questions here. What's the best bargain you ever got in a book?
Best bargain.
Yeah, like I'm talking like I don't know. Doesn't mean that you have to get a Hulk 181 for like $2 out of a random bin. Like just a really good deal. You've got like the best deal.
So I've gotten a few deals, but give me 1 second. Let me reply to Christina because she says she knows I'm old.
Give me 2 secs.
No problem. Okay, so The She-Hulk #1 I got. It was a 9.0 CGC. I got it for $100.
Yep, that's pretty good.
I got a Justice League versus Avengers #4. So the one with Superman on the cover holding Captain America's shield and Thor's hammer. I got that in a 10.0 for about $300.
Mm.
And I got a what else do I have? I got a good deal. Like they're the top two that I would say. I did get my Hulk 181 dirt cheap, but that's only because I bought the whole collection, the part of the collection. Yeah, you get deals all the time, dude. It depends how you look at it and thing. But Christina, thank you for thinking I look 20. I don't think the white hairs in my face and my hair allow for the looking 20 anymore. So, but yeah, deals. Like I got a no. So the biggest one that I probably got is I bought Ultimate Fallout 4
Miles Morales.
polybagged sealed for $100.
When was this? Like what year? Like
I honestly don't know. I was was looking at one and I was gonna buy it, and I said just out of curiosity I'll look to see if I had it or not. And I was looking through my books and I found it. That I had already bought it and I didn't even know I had it.
how'd you know you bought it for $100 then?
Because it still had the sticker on the price tag.
Oh really?
Yeah.
It'd be funny if you thought you bought it for 100, but then you ended up paying like 600. But that's what the other dude paid for it.
If I paid more for it, I would have known. Because back then I wouldn't have spent that much on books. It was when I first started collecting.
I've got probably like 6 on my 2026 wish list. Well, like 6 major ones. I still want to get whatever I come across, but one of them, well, I got Hulk 181 for Christmas, so that's, I can tick that off the list. That was probably my most wanted book ever. I don't know, it's kind of a mix between ASM, Batman, and X-Men. I want to get Giant Size #1. That's probably second top of the list. And then ASM 129 is probably the top. And then, we'd like to get maybe like ASM 129, first Punisher. And then maybe would like to get Marvel Spotlight 5, the first Ghost Rider, and then maybe some Neil Adams Batman covers.
Okay. It's an achievable list, too. You just gotta put some effort looking for them. You'll find them.
Yeah. What's your most wanted comic, Zaz? Interesting.
Mine this week, this year, my three big books I'm hoping to get is Brave and the Bold 28. So first Justice League, next 3 or next 4, first X-23, and Marvel Spotlight 5. I want to get a first Ghost Rider too. Yeah. They're the 3.
Someone was selling Brave and the Bold the other day.
Yeah, I see. There's a few.
Yeah.
I spent a fair amount of money this year,
Mm.
so I'm trying to what you call it, slow down a bit
Mhm.
and give myself a chance to catch up before I keep spending more money on books.
Yeah. First appearance of Harley Quinn and Black Cat. I picked up first Harley this year. I got it for a really good deal, so I couldn't really say no. I got Jin's copy, so.
Okay,
Mm.
so
And first Black Cat, that'd be a cool one to get. Also, same with first Gwen and Harry and the first cover appearance of MJ, which isn't that dear, but you can get that book pretty cheap from what I've seen. First
yeah,
cover MJ.
Gwen and first cover, they're not extremely expensive books, dude. So
Mm,
they are achievable if you
yeah,
want to. It's just a matter of putting in the effort for it. Yeah.
yeah.
Let's see. Let's check something. Yes, I think I might have. Not alright. So I got first Mockingbird.
I also do want to get first Morbius and I want to get Spider-Man 100, the John Romita art.
Yeah, John
Um,
Romero.
yeah. Well, I've actually got kind of a little list here of some. Yeah, so ASM 100, the John Romita, John Romita cover, and then you've got first Morbius 101, then 129, first Punisher, then Batman 227, like it's like I think an homage to a movie cover where it's got like a haunted house and someone's running out, and then Marvel Spotlight 5, first Ghost Rider, and then giant size X-Men #1.
Okay.
I picked up a first Lobo the other day.
Alright.
That was a
Decent.
good one. Yeah. But I don't know. It was kind of a safe purchase, I think. Like, the movie's just about to come out, so.
Okay. It's always good.
What do you think of the trailer?
Yeah, it was interesting enough. I didn't overly pay too much attention to it. So
What do you think of the new X-Men trailer?
haven't
Well,
seen
like, for Avengers Doomsday.
haven't seen I've the only thing I've seen is the photo of Cyclops.
Do you want to watch it?
And you don't want to get a strike on your channel, dude.
I mean, I'm not going to make money. Like, it's not going to, like, I'm going to make money.
It's your choice, dude. If you want to put it on.
Like, it is, like, one of the best things I've watched all year. Hang on.
Death comes for us all.
Hang on.
That's all I know for sure. The question isn't, are you prepared to die? The question is, who will you be when you close your eyes?
What do you think?
It's pretty cool.
Do you reckon you'll watch it?
I'm gonna watch it for sure.
Like,
It's
but I mean, like, there's kind of watching a movie and then watching a movie. Like, do you reckon you'll go watch it on release?
always, dude. I always watch them on release.
Yeah, you're not a purist.
Purist in what way?
Like, I know some people, like, they won't go watch any movie because it doesn't portray the comics accurately or whatever.
Nah. I think, all right, I said this to someone else. I think it's good that they're finally putting the X-Men in the original costumes, and they're finally going to give the X-Men a good arc, but they're giving them a good arc, and then they're going to get rid of them.
Who's Christian?
Oh, sorry, it's meant to be Christina.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you watch the Stranger Things ending?
I haven't watched any of Stranger Things.
Really? Oh, how have you not watched it?
Because I don't give a shit about it.
Yeah, but no one really does, but like,
I haven't seen not even an episode. Not season 1, not season 2, not season 3.
so you've never binged watched it?
No.
What'd you do during lockdown? Just
Watched plenty of other things. And I didn't get locked down. I kept working all the way through.
alright, fine then. What's the best thing you watched lately?
Best thing I've watched lately. Like I rewatched Arrow. So the original CW Arrow. I like it.
When does Arrow? Like, I've watched bits and pieces of it. I need to fully sit down. When does that get bad? Do you reckon?
So I don't personally think it gets overly bad. I just think it gets repetitive. So it ends up being the same sort of story for a little bit.
Yeah.
But for a TV show and what it was, I think it's good. I like it.
Yeah. Did you watch The Flash as well?
Yeah. I watched all the CW shows. The only one I didn't really watch was Batgirl.
I don't think anyone watched Batgirl.
Yeah. So I watched Legends, I watched Flash, watched Arrow, I watched Black Lightning.
Well, yeah, so Arrow was the best, do you reckon?
For me, yes. Arrow, Flash were on par. Flash had 1 or 2 seasons that were really bad. Like just bad writing, not bad from him.
Yeah.
But Black Lightning was pretty good.
Yeah. I've never actually, I've watched kind of half of them. I've never watched Legends. Legends apparently was always the best.
I think Legends was just good because they could do weird and funny things with it. Like they didn't have to follow anything. They fought weird villains and characters and stories. And when you got all different characters meshed into one thing, it makes it fun.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Oop, wait.
I wanted more She-Hulk.
Hello. More She-Hulk. Wait, so you actually enjoyed She-Hulk?
The TV show.
Yeah.
No, it was interesting enough. Like,
What do you mean by that though? Like that could mean.
So I don't mind the character. I like the actress they chose to be She-Hulk, but it's like they're afraid to let the Hulk characters be the Hulk characters.
Elaborate. Like, what do you mean?
So they mute down the Hulk characters. Like the Hulk, to me is meant to be the big, brooding, impulsive, intruding character. Like, you're not meant to see the Hulk lose fights. And if you do, he loses a fight and then he doesn't lose another one to the same person. Because it's just the
Yeah.
way the character is. And they dumbed them down. Like, they use them as a side character and not the main character that they are.
I get what you mean, actually. I think the problem with Hulk now, like in the movies, he's too, like they've made him smart. Do you get what I mean? He's smart Hulk now. So
Yeah, but that's not the problem. So the big problem they have is when you have a big, impulsive, strong, superhuman, superpowered character, you can't show. So to me, the problem they did is in Avengers, the first Avengers movie, they made the Hulk so big and strong and imposing that you made it look impossible for anything to happen to him. So then if you keep making, like, it's the same thing with everything. They keep doing, they gotta one up themselves the next time they use the character again. So the next time you see Hulk, he's beating someone bigger, someone stronger. Then you're expecting to get bigger and bigger. So you needed to start off smaller and build up the characters. And then 4 or 5 movies later, he's throwing around these big characters like they're nothing. Then you can make him lose, get his rage, and stew, and then come back bigger and stronger.
yeah,
So it's the same thing like what they did with Thor. They make Thor look like an idiot when he's a god.
are you a Thor guy?
I don't mind him. I wouldn't say, like, I prefer Thor to Hulk and
Yeah.
Iron Man and Captain America, but Thor isn't the first character I would go to either.
Do you own many? Like I know, yeah, like Thor, for example, he's not your character, but do you own many of his keys?
Oh, I honestly don't think so. I might have some. I think I've got more Hulk books than I do Thor. Let's see.
Like, yeah, because I know a lot of people. There's like a lot of people that just own keys for the sake of owning keys because they're keys. But
I do buy keys when I come across them cheap, and especially like if they're Thor books. But there's a lot of like stupid keys in Thor books.
what do you mean by that? Like,
just like they're a key, but they're not an overly important key.
yeah,
So, but Thor, let's see. I've got 11 books from the original Thor run.
are all your books cataloged?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what the CLZ app is.
Yeah, like that would have taken a while, wouldn't it?
It does, but if you catalog the books as you're getting them, it doesn't take as long. Yeah, so I've got maybe 34 books. And then Hulk. Let's see. Yeah, I've probably got about 32 Hulk books as well. So they're on par.
Yeah. Can you just give me 2 seconds?
No stress, dude. So it's not in silence. Christina, like I said in my comment, I'm sure that all the community, especially for everything you do for us, will help you find those two books you're looking for. The Harley Quinn book is well, they're both very easy to find. It's just a matter of finding in the grades and the price point that you're happy with. I was going to say I thought I had a spare copy of First Appearance of Black Cat. The Harley's not that expensive, Christina. It also depends on what your version of expensive is and how much you're willing and happily to spend on a book. But as I was saying, I thought I had a spare copy of the first Black Cat, but I was mixing it up with the First Appearance of Mockingbird, not Black Cat. But Black Cat, I know, is a book that's pretty easy to come across as well. So I'm sure they can be found. I know the first Harley has dropped a fair amount from what it used to be. So 2-3 years ago, it was a really expensive hard book to get your hands on. But in the last year or so, it's dropping in its price point. So
have you got a first Harley?
I do, dude.
Is yours CGC?
Nah, mine's raw.
Do you reckon it's a book worth getting CGC?
Depends what reasoning.
Like, do you reckon it'll up the value?
It will up the value if you're trying to sell it,
Yeah.
but just for having it, no.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, do you reckon there's anyone like? You'd know better than me. Is there anyone Melbourne based that, or like, yeah, wherever that does pressing and cleaning?
I would assume there is. I honestly don't know. The best person to speak to about that, I would say, is probably Neville.
Yeah.
I'm sure there is people who do it, but yeah, I wouldn't be able to tell you yes, no, if they're recommended or not. So, but it also depends what you're trying to get cleaned and pressed, and to what extent.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure Dave can do some of it.
Yep.
From still only 35 cents.
Yeah. Yep.
So, but it depends what you're wanting to get done, yeah.
Yeah. Do you ever how often do you send away books for pressing and or CGC even?
The only books I've ever got CGC'd was the 2 books I got for Simon and Sarah. For myself, I've never got.
Hang on, what about that Art Germ book?
Yeah, well, sorry. That was for myself, and that was through what's his name, Neville. So
yeah. Heck, I thought you would. Yeah, like you've got plenty of keys that would be grade worthy, like CGC worthy. How come you've never?
Spending the money of sending them, having to get them back, never knowing when they're coming back, if they're coming back. It's not just not a risk I'm taking, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
well, I mean that's why you use facilitators, I guess, but.
Yeah, and before Neville started doing it, there was never overly too many facilitators
Mm.
to deal with. So it wasn't overly risks I were taking either.
Yeah.
So
Have you ever like dropped off at an event though?
yeah, I did it um for I think for Simon and Sarah.
Mm-hmm. It
And
would have been a Frozen cover, was it?
yeah,
Yeah.
so some the Me You Love in the Dark Frozen covers, dropped off them and picked them up the same weekend.
Yeah.
So um uh taking care of my brother, he's sick. I will message you, Christina, about the first MJ, and we'll have a chat because I might be able to get you one, depending on how much you're happily spending. But yeah, doing the CGC thing is not really something I care about.
Yeah.
So eventually one day I might decide to start sending and to getting more done. But yeah, at the moment it's not a high on my to-do list.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. I know some people just don't, will like refuse to CGC because they think, what's the point of sealing it? But are you one like do you fall in that category, do you reckon?
Well, yeah, I don't see, like, obviously I get the point of having things slabbed, but to go out of my way to get them all done is not something I care about doing either.
Yeah. Yeah, I get what you mean.
It's just it's one of those things you either you want to do it or you don't.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Sorry, what was I gonna say?
it's
Um,
okay.
are there any books? Sorry, are there any books you're hunting this year that aren't, big books but just personal grails?
I think there's 2 or 3 little runs that I'm gonna try and finish.
Yeah. What are they?
So I need the 2 last books I need for Nick Fury,
Mhm.
Age of the Shield. I think there's 2 or 3 books that I need for Tales of Teen Titans to finish that run, and the 52-week run.
Wait, the what week 52?
The 52 weeks, the DC run. There was week
Oh
1.
yeah. Yeah, the one from like a couple years ago.
Yeah,
Have you read that actually, or just collecting?
just collecting. I'll read it once I probably have all of them. But
Yeah.
I've got like 17 out of the first 20, and I think 30 out of the whole run.
It's pretty good apparently. Like from what I've heard, like because like it's kind of it's like kind of an event story. Because I know DC likes to do a lot of events now, but pretty good apparently.
Yeah, it was meant to be.
Because have you seen DCKO?
No, haven't. I've heard about it, but haven't even looked at it.
Seems like a bit gimmicky, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, I think all those blind bag things are a bit overboard.
Yeah. I think it like I don't know. I don't get. I feel like people like blind bags. It's like because they, until they open it, they've got the 1 in 500 or whatever.
Yeah, but so like I can't talk because I bought a blind bag on the Fantastic Four one,
Mm-hmm.
and I got a Bagley 1 in 25.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. Is that signed?
Yeah,
Did it come signed?
yeah. So signed. That's why it's a 1 in 25.
Huh. That's sick.
So
When did you get that? That's awesome.
the blind bags were they came out I think around the SDC,
Yeah.
and I bought one and I got lucky.
Yeah.
So,
What's
like,
your
so
I'm sorry. I was just gonna say, what's your take on the Mark Spears blind bags? Because I know they're keep pumping them.
I think he's milking a good thing for as much as he can, but you keep doing it, people are gonna start losing interest.
Yeah.
So if he wants to keep it going, he's got to slow down. Like he's got to make it that people do have the opportunity to get lucky and get those books, and then he's not just pumping out book after book after book. Yeah. Like,
I think it's very comparable to like kind of like Art Germ. When you used to find an Art Germ cover and go, oh, nice, whatever. But now it's like there's too many.
yeah.
Like he's just like overdoing it massively.
Nah, that's true.
Oh, it was hilarious the other day.
What?
Well, I feel like I don't know. I feel like Art Germ hates me now.
Really?
Let me try and find the post. Art Germ might have a vendetta against me.
Yeah. Has an actual
Give me
vendetta
2 seconds.
against you. Directly
No, I
said
don't know.
something against you.
Pardon?
I said directly said something against you.
No. But like, hang on. Let me find the post. All right. So it was. Let me get this on screen. So it was one of Neville's posts. So he hang on. Where's the hang on? So it was one of hang on. Why is it not going on screen? There we go. So it was one of Neville's posts, and then he just said, "Who is the most overrated artist in your opinion?" And then I commented Art Germ, like, right? And then like, I don't know how or why. Then Art Germ's actually seen it and then liked it. Why?
Oh, well, that's the risk you take commenting on a post like that.
Yeah, no, but like, I didn't expect him to actually see it.
Neville is an in person with a lot of people, especially artists and writers. So you got to be careful when you comment on anything from him.
Yeah. Well, so basically, yeah, Art Germ basically probably hates me now. But like, I just thought it was funny. Like, you actually liked the comment.
Art Germ is a person who can't take any of that stuff. Any of that stuff like serious, because there's going to be people who love him, and then there's going to be people that hate him. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where it's going to be 6 of one or half a dozen of the other.
Yeah. I highly doubt it, but I just hope by some miracle it was something lost in translation. And it was just like, yeah, you must have thought I was saying something good. Because now I'm gonna, if I ever go like see Art Jam at a con, like he's gonna be like, I know you know, you bastard.
I don't think he pays that much attention, dude.
Yeah, yeah, I know, but it's just like, I just insulted Art Jam.
And that's why I stay away from things like that. I don't comment, I don't talk about them because, yeah, not worth the hassle.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Anyway, I might have to end the stream here. I'm kind of getting tired, but hang on, give me 2 seconds.
no stress at all.
Sorry, you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have to. I'm gonna probably end it here. So,
No
thanks for
stress at
watching.
all.
See you right if you're still watching. All right, cool.
Take
Bye.
care. Good night, guys.